I'm going to talk briefly about the rules for interior angles. There are two different types of angles in polygons: interior angles and exterior angles. And the ones we talk about most often are interior angles. First, I'm going to talk about the sum of the interior angles, the total of if you add up all the interior angles in a shape. In a triangle, you probably know that the interior angles, have a sum of 180 degrees. They add up to 180 degrees. In quadrilaterals, four-sided shapes, so that includes squares and rectangles, but it's not limited to squares and rectangles. There are loads of other quadrilaterals. The interior angles have a sum of 360 degrees. In pentagons, five-sided shapes, the sum of the interior angles is 540 degrees. And in hexagons, six-sided shapes, the sum of the interior angles is 720 degrees. Some of you might have noticed a pattern here. It goes up by 180 degrees each time. Now, there's a couple of different ways of sort of remembering this rule and working it out. My favourite way, probably, or the way I would say is probably easiest, is to split a shape up into triangles. So here is an octagon, an eight-sided shape. If I wanted to know what all of the interior angles in this shape added up to, the sum of the interior angles, then I would split up, and I'll probably use a ruler, but my hands are full, the shape into triangles. I'm going to start from this corner here and keep splitting up the shape until it's all triangles, making sure my triangles don't cross over, because if my triangles cross over, that's going to mess everything up. If I split everything into triangles, I can see that my shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. Each of those are 180. So if I do 6 lots of 180, my total interior angles are 1080 degrees. The other rule that some people like to do is to do the number of sides minus 2 times 180, which will give me the same answer. 8 minus 2 times 180 gives me 1080 degrees. Both work. So that is how you do the sum of the interior angles of polygons.